All right, here we are, our 2004 Myacht 12 by 35 foot pontoon houseboat for sale. We're here on the beautiful fresh waters of Norris Lake, Tennessee. This one does include a transferable covered slip. Right here where it sits is where it can stay. If this feels like deja vu to you, we did just have a 2004 Myacht 12 by 35 that we just listed and sold. Almost identical equipment on this one, but this is a different one. So the other one actually has left the slip, and funny part is this is just basically 2 slips down from there. Just about everything you see in this video tour will be included. That includes all the front porch chairs that we have up here, and then I'm stepping inside a air-conditioned cabin. First thing I'm going to show you is our Helm station here, where we've got a few more extras on this one than the last one, if you've been paying attention. VHF radio. This is not powering up for us, but I always like to point that out. When you see equipment like that, sometimes you'll assume that everything works. That does not. Other tested equipment on this one, the horn did not pass function test, and we had an anchor light and a docking light not pass function test. There is one working docking light. Your navigation lights are all operational. It's just it's basically just a stern light. It's not working like it should. We do have a functional remote spotlight. We've got a Lowrance 3500 in-dash depth finder right here, and then just above it we've got a Lowrance HDS9. This is a color Chartplotter / Sonar fish finder, so you can see where we're at on the map here, and that will track you around the lake. We gotta hold that to go out. Hold it, we'll come back in here. So this is your sonar right here. No fish below us at the moment. And here at your little helm, we've got drive trim gauges, battery voltmeter, fuel gauge, tachometer, and the exact same thing for your port engine. This is powered by twin Mercury 60 horsepower Bigfoot outboard engines. Those are 4-stroke. We've got Quicksilver 3000 shift and throttle controller. We've got a remote start for an Onan air-cooled onboard 4kW generator. We've got 12-volt power outlet just below that. 165.5 hours are showing on that Onan generator. Now, just like the last Myacht we had, this one is not equipped with engine hour meters. Local Mercury dealer, Mercury outboard dealer, may be able to pull the hours off of the onboard computer, and we'd be happy to make this boat available for any type of mechanical inspection. If you want to send a Mercury dealer out to check it out, hook their computer up to it, check it for codes, read the current engine hours and things like that. With 165.5 hours shown on the generator, I would not expect high hours on those engines. This is all original equipment on this one. This has been here on Norris Lake for some time under this current covered slip. From records on board, it looks like it did spend some time on the Tennessee River near Scottsboro, Alabama, and then it has made its way up here to Norris Lake. Full owner history is not available, but it appears to have always been in freshwater from everything that we can see on board here. So we got a pair of Vizio 24-inch LED HD televisions, and overhead we've got dual therm roof mount brisk air conditioning unit. We've also got an Atwood temperature controlled propane furnace. That's your control for it. The furnace is actually right over here. That's a 16,000 BTU furnace. Now this dinette here that we were just showing you, that does convert to bed. So you get a convertible dinette. Just across from it, we've got a convertible sofa or futon. Now I'm not going to show you the dinette made into bed in the video tour, but we will show you in the listing photographs at our website. For your convenience, if you will scroll down to the video description, there'll be a direct link to this listing. You'll be able to either copy paste that link or click on it. That will take you over to our website, which is www.yournewboat.com. That's where you're going to find the full list of features and equipment as well as the current asking price and all of our contact information. So if you've got questions on it, if you want to set up a time to come view it, you'll have to do that through our website. We do not monitor the YouTube comment page. Now we have heard from some people lately, they feel like every video that they see of ours is for a boat that's already sold. If you are at YouTube and you're browsing our listings, the best way to do that is go directly to our YouTube channel, which is which is youtube.com/yournewboat. When you make it there, there's going to be 2 playlists. There's going to be one for sold boats and one for current listings. So if you are shopping for something, the best way, if you don't want to leave YouTube, is to go to our current listings on our YouTube channel. And that's going to show you all the listings that are currently available. And that, and in the written description of each of those videos will be a direct link to our website. Like I said, you'll be able to copy paste or click that link, take you right to the listing page for each vessel you're looking at. Now we do have a Voyager. This is a AM, FM, CD, auxiliary input, stereo. We do have 2 cabin speakers and 2 exterior speakers up there on the front porch. Now we were getting, it could be the radio signal, but we were getting a little bit of a distorted sound out of one of these 2 cabin speakers. The other one functioned just fine. All right, now then, here in our galley, we've got a double stainless sink, nice little pull-out faucet there. We've got a gas 3-burner range with a gas oven. We've got a vent overhead for light and fan, built-in Dometic microwave. There's this gas oven. And then we have a Norcold. This is a AC, DC Norcold refrigerator. This appears to be newer equipment. I do not think I saw a year on it. Here's your model info right here. So again, this works off of either 12-volt battery power or your 110 shore or generator power. And that can automatically transfer when AC power is unavailable. It can transfer over to 12-volt power. Now, directly across from there is our full bath. We have an RV style head. Head is what you call a toilet on a boat. And we have a walk-in shower. You got a vent overhead. Shower door slides open just like so. And there's that vent right over there. Very similar to what you would find on a in an RV or a camper. Small little vanity sink. Built-in medicine cabinet, and then we do have a pair of tank watch monitoring systems. This one is equipped with approximately, it's about a 65-gallon freshwater tank, and that happens to be where we're headed next, underneath our full-size bed. And if I raise this up, there's that freshwater tank. And does have a holding tank or a tank monitoring system right here, so you can see how much water's in there. You can kind of see we're down near the bottom of that tank. We do have onboard water pump. We have a 6-gallon gas hot water heater. We've got a converter right here. This is going to convert some of your 110 power to DC power, as opposed to an inverter that's going to take DC power and make it AC power. And of course, you've also got your breakers right here. You got your main shut off, one for the air conditioning, the microwave, one for the port side, starboard side, and your onboard battery charger. Close that right there. Now then, here's that full-size bed. You also have propane gas fume detector, and that would be your hot water heater switch. That's a 6-gallon propane water heater. And there's that second 24-inch Vizio LED HD television back here in your bedroom. So again, you've got that convertible sofa and the convertible dinette, and then you've got the full-size bed back here. So this is going to sleep anywhere from probably 5 to 6, depending on your comfort level. I do want to show we've got this privacy screen. Just kind of want to show you, you've got snaps over here, so that's going to hold that in place. Depending on who your other guests are, that might be something that utilizes, it might not be. There's a little hook here. I'm going to slide that right back in, and that's going to come right back over. And then of course, you can pull this little strap here to keep it held in place. And so I'll give you one more walk up to the front porch here. We do have a pair of anchors that are staying with this one. It's up there on the bow. Now we're gonna head out the rear sliding door. Another anchor back here on the rear deck. And we have two waste holding tanks on this one. I believe those are coming around 50 gallons a piece. And this houses your 4,000 watt or 4 kW. This is that Onan air-cooled generator, basically an RV style generator. And then we have a propane locker right here. This is where you're going to have a propane tank. And there's your little pressure gauge. That's going to slide right back in here. Clamps hold in place. There's actually 3 fuel tanks on this one. I believe they're all coming around 50 gallon. One for your generator, which is housed under here, and then one for each engine. Now under here we've got your triple battery bank and your onboard 3-bank battery charger. And then you've got a fuel fill here for the starboard side engine, and that would be a waste pump out for your starboard side tank. And exact same thing over here on the port side. Waste pump out and your gas fill, and then there is your port side Mercury 60 horsepower Bigfoot outboard engine, and there's your starboard side. Now this basically has a connecting steering arm that's going to sync both of those together, and then you've got some assisted steering over here on your starboard engine. That's a small little hydraulic steering assist. We've got a gate here that's going to close off this swim deck. We do have a water slide that goes up the rooftop, which we're going to head here in a moment. Before I do, I also want to show you let's see if I can do it here. There it is. There's that pull-out snowboarding ladder. That is a 3-step pull-out snowboarding ladder. Did a nice job integrating that into your swim deck here. Right, it's almost camouflaged for me. Now I want to show you one other item here. So this right here is a main shut-off valve. See that little water coming out? That is for your water slide, and it needs a new line. That's essentially, they've used ice maker line on that. That's going to go from that fitting right there up to the top of the slide. So you can see it held right in here, and this stuff, when it's kept out of the sun, it'll hold up just fine. But that one section that is kind of out, exposed in the elements, that tends to need to be replaced every few years. Now we're going to take this spiral staircase up to the rooftop, and here's a look at that water slide. Got a little gate, closes that off. We have an RV style roof up here. This one has been under covered slip, so we're not seeing a whole lot of weather up here. Your screws are all sealed up and covered. Everything feels nice and sound up here. We've got a nice little patio table and chairs with an umbrella, storage locker, a few more chairs. And then here is your VHF antenna, remote spotlight. We did function test that. And this is your running light here. That looked like it was on. I think it's just the light, outside light coming in, giving it that look. So then that's going to start to wrap things up here. Again, we're going to invite you to the website for the full list of specifications on this one, as well as the current asking price. Before I leave the roof area here, there is one area, this roof right here. I can't quite figure out what caused this. We got a little bit of chalkiness up here. I'm not sure what this is, but it's kind of powdery. I don't know if that's a cleaning product. I've yet to really come across that before. The roof's a little dirty, but we have not noticed any soft spots anywhere other, and the only thing that we have noticed is a little bit of powdery stuff up here. I don't know if that's just something that came out the bottom of that storage locker during storage and caused that or what. But that's kind of a puzzler. I haven't seen that before. The rest of the roof, again, appears to be in great shape. We've kind of walked around, and now, of course, no marine survey has been performed on this one. We'd be happy to set one up for you. But the roof does appear to be solid, as do the walls. And that is typical when they are stored under a covered slip. So let me go ahead and walk back through our cabin, then we'll do a walk down the exterior of each side, give you kind of the up close personal look. And again, when you do make it over the website, you'll be able to reach out to us by phone, by text, or by email. We do like to remind you that if you call us on the phone and get our voicemail, you would like a return phone call, please just make sure you leave us a message. Let me know which listing you're looking at, what questions you have. We're very frequently in areas without cell phone reception, so if you don't leave a message, there's a good chance that we have no idea that you called. And then if you send us an email and it's been a business day, have not gotten an email reply, please check your spam folder. We're usually very quick to reply to any customer emails that we get, and almost always have those emails returned the same day. But we for whatever reason, we always seem to have a lot landing in people's spam folder. So please check your spam folder if you send us an email and have not gotten a reply. And so here's that hot water heater. Again, this is a 6-gallon gas water heater. There's your specs on it right there. Close this little vent here. Here's your water fill. You can do dockside water inlet, and then that's going to fill your water tank. Get a good, you can see a little bit of an old name on there, but you've got a nice finish on this exterior side. Your windows appear to be very well sealed. It's seen some wax in recent history on there. Got a few little marks in that vinyl along your railing there. Same thing on this side. You got a good seal around those windows. You got a good shine on here. A little bit of weathering as we get back towards the back. And then again, here's where some old decals that were on there that were removed. These would be your access panels for the back of that refrigerator. That would be the vent for your furnace. And then some weathering on this Myacht decal back here in this corner. This is where it's getting probably the most of that late afternoon heavy sun. Of course, you got the same thing happening with some of the decaling on those outboard engines. These are 34-inch diameter pontoons. And I'm going to give you a look in between them here. We've got an all aluminum deck, as well as kind of an aluminum splash guard in between those pontoons, which you can see right there. And again, this one can remain right here in this covered slip. It is transferable if you want to keep it right here. It's a very popular marina, very convenient to I-75 on the Knoxville corner of beautiful North Lake, Tennessee. And I thank you again for joining us. Again, this is the 2004 Myacht 12x35 pontoon houseboat for sale here again on the beautiful freshwaters of North Lake, Tennessee. You'll see the yournewboat.com logo pop up in the top right hand corner of the screen. That's just a shortcut to subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't already. We're always happy to have you as a subscriber. It's a great way to keep an eye on inventory as it comes available in the area. And I thank you again for joining us. And again, please direct any questions you may have to us through our website. Again, there's a link there for your convenience down in the video description, or you can type in www.yournewboat.com. I thank you again for joining us.